Jamal, thank you so much for taking the time today. Really, really appreciate it. A man of incredible knowledge and actually amazingly helpful when it comes to all things real estate in the UAE. I think you have hundreds of clients over the years, but I think the fascinating thing about you, Jamal, is not only you have so many clients that you've helped, you've so much depth to how many times you've helped them. Most of your clients have gone from becoming one-time buyers into long-term portfolio investors with you. So massively grateful for you taking the time today. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to maybe dive in and have a look at Motor City and Beverly Grand.
Yes. Hi, Garvin. How are you? How's everything?
Fantastic. Really good.
So today we are discussing about one of the great projects and a great opportunity in Motor City, which is Beverly Grande. The developer is HMB, and like I said, that I think Motor City is still an undervalued area, and it still has a lot of potential for the investors for appreciation and stuff. When we talk about Motor City, it's an amazing area with low-rise towers. Yeah. And if you can see the map, the location is very strategic. It's close to E311 and E611, so it's actually connected to major highways.
Yeah.
And secondly, the location of Beverly Grande, it's right on the signal, which has a clear view of the golf course in Motor City, and it has and on the backside it has pool view, and you have the view of Autodome. So I think Motor City would be a massive. There will be a massive upside in Motor City in terms of price appreciation and stuff. Yeah, and when it comes to Beverly Grande, why I chose Beverly Grande, because this project is still 10 to 15% cheaper than the similar projects in the area. And I think it's a great opportunity for the investors to invest right now and take the benefit of the early bird price and have a great appreciation when it comes to handover.
Yeah, 100%. You've been very strong on Motor City for many years, Jamal. Actually, I think you've really had the foresight to see everything that's going on there. Do you feel it's just the combination of like the amenities in the area, the fact that it's low rise, the fact that it's central now as Dubai kind of swings southwards? Are they a combo of the reasons, or would you say is there anything else that springs to mind that the reasons why you feel Motor City has such potential?
I think when you check the history of Motor City was developed, I think, 16 to 17 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And for the last 8 to 9 years, there was no development in that area. The master developer for Motor City is Union Properties. Now, since the last 1 year, every developer has jumped to Motor City to buy plots. And I think the Motor City is like a high-end area when it comes to this side of Dubai. When you compare it with JBC, Sports City, Arjan, because Motor City has what I see, it has a walkthrough. Like you can actually, like you see in downtown, you can actually walk on the road. So it has walkthrough on Motor City where you have right and left, you have restaurants and stuff. Yeah. And it's a great community lifestyle is there. And again, when you talk about prices, I still think it's undervalued if you compare it to those high density areas like Marina and downtown. Yeah. And secondly, it attracts both the families and young professionals as well. And listen, so what else?
There's a lot to it. That's fair enough. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's got a lot of positives to it. It's a premium area, or it has a premium feel to it in comparison to some of the other areas nearby it. So maybe then within that, let's jump in and have a look at Beverly Grande or Grande, however we shall pronounce it. And we'll go actually maybe for the full brochure first, just to give a feel for how the whole project looks. Now, the one thing I always say is, and I know you always say this too, Jamal, is like we take brochures kind of with a small pinch of salt. Obviously, they're trying to net foot forward, but within it, there is always some good elements and some good facts.
Exactly. When you talk about this developer, this HMB, they have this developer's reputation in the market in terms of reliable delivery track record. They've already delivered a couple of projects, and they have multiple projects under construction. So they're famous to deliver projects on time with premium quality. And when you talk about this specifically Beverly Grande, it has a flexible payment plan. Like during construction, it's 60%, and on handover is 40%, which is amazing for the investors. And secondly, you can have the first mover advantage in Beverly Grande. That means those early investors will benefit from a great appreciation in the area. And obviously, when you get the right price, your rental yields will be higher. So what I believe the average rental yield in Dubai is 6 to 7%, but with this project, it will be 8 to 10%.
Understood. Let's actually before we jump back into the project itself, it's always good to have a quick look at the payment plan, like you said, just to set the kind of foundation. So as you said, this is the current payment plan at the moment.
As you can see, you have a 20% on booking, which is the down payment. Then it's after 60 days, it's 10%. So technically, if within the first 3 months, you'll end up paying 30% of the property value. Then after 30%, it goes as per the construction. So when the construction reaches 20%, you pay another 10. When it reaches 40, you pay another 10. When it reaches 60%, you pay another 10. And then obviously the remaining 40% on the handover. So which is pretty flexible. If you're comparing it with Emaar or DAMAC, now they're on 90-10. You pay 90% during construction and 10 on handover. So let's say, okay, what's the disadvantage of that? We don't mind paying 90 during construction as an investor. But the only problem is when these projects, when they get delayed for a year, that means your 90% is stuck. And it's not making money. So obviously, as an investor, you have to see you have to see your return of investments on the amount that's already gone from the pocket.
Very well.
So I think if you can see now, if you can go through the brochures and stuff, I think it has a great elevation, and the design, it's very modern. So obviously, you see, like I said, even they're saying it's 8.7 to 9%, but I think by entering as an early mover to this project, we can reach up to 10% yield.
Amazing, and great location centrally, like we spoke about 25 minutes to the Burj, 25 minutes to the Palm, kind of 20 to 25 minutes from the majority of places, and I guess 30 to both airports, which is kind of fantastic for moving forward, I guess, for both now and for the future.
And Garvin, if people, they don't want to go to those high density areas, but I consider high density areas like Marina and downtown. Totally. They want to have this family community lifestyle. I think Motor City would be a place to go, and Beverly Grande would be a project to go for.
100%. Very well said. Actually, there's a lot of it's interesting. You're making a very interesting point. Actually, a lot of the places, the locations that we kind of associate with, like, well, X time from X or Y, they're no longer relevant because people go there when you're fighting through thousands of tourists. So absolutely, that makes sense. Here's a little bit of an aerial overview to give us a feel. Great that it has the Waitrose nearby. Obviously, tons of amenities.
The Waitrose, what I believe Waitrose is the most luxury or number one grocery or supermarket in Dubai. And so imagine Waitrose have chosen Motor City. There's a reason. They don't go to any location. Why Waitrose not in JVC? Why it's not in Arjan? Why it's not in Sports City? They chose Motor City because they know that this area is a premium area with which is still undervalued. That's what I think, because imagine you're getting an opportunity, because now Dubai market has gone up 40% in the last 2 years. Right. And but still, when you go for those premium areas, it's out of the reach for all middle class investors. And they cannot afford to pay 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 dirhams per square feet. So,
these major retailers like Waitrose, they don't make mistakes. The huge depth of research they do before selecting an area, I absolutely agree with you. Well, this is actually stunning. This is kind of the first full CGI of how the building will look. Phenomenal, actually, I must say. And the low rise, how many floors in total roughly are we looking at?
I think this it's ground plus 10.
Yeah, amazing.
It's ground plus 10. and which is obviously medium-rise building. But if you can see the design of the building, I love how. But you know what? I think it matches the area name, Motor City, and if you can see the design of the building, it's like a Ferrari design. I don't know it's like very futuristic. It clearly shows that it's something related to cars or motors or something.
Movement.
So,
You can
I
see.
love it. These are the amenities floor.
Very
And
interesting.
if you can go down, if you can go to the 19th slide, this is okay. Again, you see, it's a resort style living. So it's not those stereotype orthodox pool, just a length pool. It's a resort pool. The design, how they made it, and they have the kids pool separate, and you've got the kids play area and the jacuzzi and stuff.
Amazing.
So I think it's a luxury living here in Motor City with the price of JVC, because right now they're selling studios starting from $225,000, which is actually a price of JVC, and I still consider that Motor City is at least 25% higher in value than JVC.
Totally.
But obviously, with this project, you're getting the same price what people are getting with Bengati in JVC. Bengati is selling studio for 800,000. So when you're getting this for 790 for a studio, I think it's a great opportunity. 100%. And one thing I want to share it with you, I was with a developer the other day. They have given us as Trilux homes, they've given a special offer for us. That until 30th September, whatever units we book, we get a discount of %.
Oh, a discount of how much percent?
3%.
3%. Amazing. Great to know. Fantastic.
On a studio, when you get a 3%, that's an extra $8,000. That's a pretty decent amount.
Totally, it's a substantial.
So technically, you have to pay the 4% DLD. So with this 3% discount, you just have to pay 1%, and you can register the unit.
It's great because I think when the DLD comes in, nobody loves it, but obviously
nobody likes it. Exactly. Yeah,
it's so true. But at least that more or less looks after it. Yeah, no, phenomenal. I think the amenities look great. What have we got here? We've got the paddle court, mini basketball.
They've got an additional amenity on the rooftop. So they made a paddle court on the rooftop, which paddle court is very in the world right now.
Totally.
So they made a paddle court, and they've got a private lounge on the rooftop as well, which anybody can book it for their small gatherings and birthday parties and stuff. So it's first come, first serve basis. And obviously they have so the rooftop. I think it's a great idea to add an extra amenity on the rooftop, because usually the developers, they're just leaving the rooftop like this. So now, because the rooftop is a part of the building, why don't we just add an extra amenity in the building, which is an added value?
100%. Use every inch of space. Absolutely. I think it's like the more and more we go through the location, the surroundings, the amenities within and out, like outside the building, within the building, it really kind of is a one-stop shop for families with the community spaces. There's kind of no pressure to need to race out every weekend when you've got that lifestyles, within your own community. And also the kind of resort style pool situation is phenomenal, really, when you think of it.
Yeah. So, it's, they have everything for every age group in the building. And again, when you talk about Motor City is for everybody.
Yeah.
So it's not like, because you can actually walk through, and you've got everything within the walking distance. If you can see the map, that everything is within the vicinity. So you don't have to, when you're living in Motor City, you don't have to go anywhere. All the top schools are in the close vicinity. The top hospitals, top schools, everything is there. And if you want to go to the airport, again, it's closer to the new airport. So it's closer to the city as well. And again, 15-20 minutes to the downtown business bay, 15-20 minutes on the other side to the new airport or the Expo City. So I think when the airport shifts to that side, and secondly, sorry, I forgot one thing. Right in front of the project, the metro is coming. I forgot to mention that.
Amazing. Really? Wow. Okay.
That's the thing, which which is crazy. If you can, can we go to the map? I can show you something.
100%. Jump into the map here. So we have.
where is Beverly? Okay, you see the Beverly Grande. Opposite
Yeah.
to Beverly Grande, if you can see, there is Brand for Less.
Yes, let's just see here.
So the roundabout of Beverly Grande. So
Yeah.
opposite to Beverly Grande, there will be the metro stop.
Oh yeah, here we
So-
go. Brand for Less. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you cross Brand for Less, this is the roundabout, the plus intersection.
Yeah.
On this intersection, there will be the metro. So metro
Amazing.
stop
Wow.
as the new plan of metro. So I think once the metro is done, because they have to complete the metro before 2030.
Yeah.
Once the metro is there, any areas, Dubai has a past. In any area where the metro comes, the price is goes up minimum 20%.
Totally. 100%.
So
That's
imagine,
actually.
you're getting something which is 10 to 15% cheaper than the current market price. Again, it will be another 15% higher when the project is ready. So then you're on 30% appreciation. Plus, if the metro comes, then you're on 50% appreciation. That's how I calculate.
It's phenomenal. And let's say even on the brochure, I do appreciate on the brochure they're being conservative with the prediction of
Yeah.
figures. It's actually 26 minutes to the airport, the new airport. And I'm sure, that could probably realistically come down by a couple of minutes here and there. And then in terms of...
And if you can see that at the airport, you don't have to go left and right anywhere. You just go straight,
so
take
direct.
the E611, go straight to the airport.
It's amazing, actually. It is a phenomenal location the more we look at it. And then in terms of DXB, okay, 30 minutes, fine, absolutely fine as well. I mean, it's only a couple of short years before Al Maktoum is going to be fully in place. So you're talking a difference of 5 minutes anyway, either way. So nothing in the bigger scheme of things. Amazing stuff. So yeah, the more we look at it, the more...
I think it's what I personally believe that Beverly Grande, or let's talk about Motor City. I think people are not looking at this area at the moment, and we need to tell everyone that this area is a place to be, because JBC right now, okay, it's an amazing area. It's one of the most selling areas in the last couple of years, but JBC now has become a high density area. It has a lot of high-rise towers, low-rise towers. So it's like a maze. It's congested. But Motor City is very open.
Yeah.
If you can see, if you can see this area when you enter, you don't have those 50, 60 floor towers. You have those towers, ground plus 10, ground plus 4, ground plus 3. These are the towers. And the whole walk of Motor City is only ground plus 1.
Yeah.
That's it. So the walk is ground plus 1 means you have restaurants, all the top restaurants on the down floor with shisha cafes and stuff. And at the backside, you have this Autodome for the Motor City. So I think, I guess, and you've got some sports as well there. In Motor City, you've got some paddle courts, tennis courts, which is there. You can take membership off, and it's actually a green community. So it's very important for families that you should live in a community which is green. So Motor City, I consider it's a green community there.
Amazing, yeah, which is more and more important as people.
The apartment, you see the quality, see the colors, the kitchen colors, the cabinets, what they have used. It's very, very warm, very high end, very modern, and I think it's I think the price should be at least I think it's still undervalued again. Like I said,
totally, in terms of what you're getting for it, and in terms of the finish, how are they delivered? Are they delivered with white goods, with all the appliances?
Yes, it comes with all the white goods. Obviously not furnished, but the bathroom will exactly look like this. Yeah. And the kitchen comes with built-in fridge refrigerator. They've got the cooker hob and washing machine.
Amazing,
So
fantastic.
These are already there.
Absolutely phenomenal. Overall, it really stacks up. It's hard to argue with it overall. HMB, like a developer that you've worked with for many, many years, an exceptional developer, no doubt about it. I think they're clearly in that positively quiet zone whereby they're not a marketing company that are splashed on billboards all over the city. At the same time, there's a huge number of buyers who will continue to go back and back and back to HMB just to keep building up their portfolio because they know that it's quality. So I guess that's a great sign.
See, Garvin, there's one thing which I like about this developer. I would like to share it with you. That this developer, he's not one of those developer who wants to take everything for himself.
Yeah.
He wants to share his profit. He wants to share everything with the investors. This is something I like about him. That why he's okay. There's a question that why his price is 10 to 15% cheaper than other developers in the area. Reason being is he can easily sell. Why he's making a loss of 10% by giving it to you? He could rather sell it on the market price. He's doing it because he wants to have, because I'm an investor with Beverly since 2019 when they had the first project. I bought something. I got a deal. I made money. I sold my unit to another client. He made money. So it's a win-win for everybody. Now, if he can easily sell a studio for 900,000, which every other developer is selling it for, but he's giving us for 800,000, so that 100 we make. You understand? So he's sharing his money with you, so that we stick to him on every project he builds.
Yeah.
So it's something which I like about this developer, that he likes to share. He wants everybody to be in profit and everybody to be happy.
Everybody in the chain to win. I think that makes, honestly,
like you said, like there's a thing in the market, everybody's saying that there's a correction coming. I've been hearing this correction thing for the last 3 years. They say 2024 correction will come. Okay, market goes up. 2025 correction will come. Market goes more up.
Totally.
You understand? So with this project, I'm just telling this to those people who think that correction is coming.
Yeah.
Even if the correction will come, what does correction mean? It's 10 to 15% maximum. If it goes more than 15, 20%, it's a crash. The market crash will happen. So if the healthy correction will come, which is 5 to 10%, with this project, you're still in the safe zone.
100%. Totally.
Because you're already buying 10 to 15% cheaper. If the correction comes 5 to 10%, you're in the safe zone.
Exactly.
So this is for those people who thinks that correction is coming, and they will enter the market when the correction will come. So right now, even if you enter now with such prices, correction will not affect you.
Exactly. Very well said. And then jumping over here to quickly have a look, this answers our question about what's delivered, which is actually amazing. So even in terms of the studio comes with smart home features, compatible with Google Home, full smart AC control, smart lighting, smart door lock, fingerprinting, then down to you've got all the white goods, kitchen cabinet, cooker, hob, etc. And in the bathroom, fully finished. So it's actually phenomenal what the final finishing comes with.
Yeah. So I think it's a great deal. They've got I think limited availability now left, and like I said, that we've got 3% discount on the studios, 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms. And if you can see the price availability, the price range, a 2 bedroom starts from 1.75 million.
Yeah.
JVC is 2 million. When you talk about 2 bedroom in JVC, is 2 million. So I think any end user or anybody with family, they can go for a 2 bedroom with such amazing entry price.
Totally. And plus the fact that it's 60/40 gives plenty of time for, to get a move on with. Let me just have a very quick, before we finish, let me just quickly show exactly what you're talking about there in terms of current pricing. So as you said, 2 bedroom, 1.65. These are more or less currently still accurate in terms of pricing?
Yes, because now the cheapest 2 bedroom which is available is 1.77, which is still amazing price. The cheapest studio is available, which is 791, and the 1 bedroom again it's 1.2. So obviously that the starting price means the smallest possible units.
Yeah, totally.
So the project launches there, the units have already been sold out. I think they're 70% sold out. They've got the 30% left, and let's take the advantage of this 30% and tell people what a hidden gem Motor City is.
100%. Jamal, really appreciate the time today. Fantastic deep dive into Motor City. Your knowledge is amazing and super to talk about HMB. Looking forward to striking on a couple of these gems in the very near future again.
Thank you so much, Garvin. Thank you.